Welcome back to the 1 Minute Fluent English Podcast. I'm Jake.
And I'm Sarah. Hey, Jake, have you ever had that weird moment where you walk into a room with a clear purpose and then poof, it's gone?
Are you kidding? That's my daily routine, especially when I walk to the refrigerator. I open the door, see the bright light, and suddenly I'm a tourist in my own kitchen, just admiring the view.
Exactly. It's like the fridge has a secret power to erase your memory. You stand there thinking, I know I came here for a reason. Was it for this ketchup bottle?
Right. You start questioning your entire life's decisions in front of the milk carton. Well, today's story is about a very similar and very funny experience. It's about a man on a mission for a refreshing drink.
A mission that gets a little sidetracked. Let's just say his brain decided to take a short vacation. Let's dive in.
It was a hot, late summer afternoon, and I was craving something cool and fizzy. Aha! Sparkling water, I thought. I felt like a hero on a mission as I headed to the fridge. I opened the door with great purpose, like an explorer finding a hidden treasure. But then, nothing. The bright light from the fridge seemed to turn my brain off. I completely drew a blank. What on earth was I looking for? I just stood there, staring blankly at the eggs, cheese, and last night's leftover chicken. After about 10 seconds of this strange meditation, I gave up and closed the door. But the moment I took one step away, my brain shouted, "Hey, the sparkling water!" I get so disappointed in myself sometimes.
All right, let's break down some of the useful phrases from that story. The first one is craving something.
Ooh, I know this feeling well.
Me too. When you are craving something, it means you have a very, very strong desire for a particular food or drink. It's more than just being hungry. For example, after a long, hot day, you might be craving a big glass of iced tea.
Exactly. It's a feeling that's hard to ignore. You can't stop thinking about that pizza or that chocolate cake you're craving.
Right. It's that deep feeling in your stomach that says, I need this now. It's not just a suggestion, it's a demand from your body. In the story, he was craving something cool and fizzy.
His body was telling it needed sparkling water. Now, let's try it out in some dialogues.
Do you want to get some lunch?
Yes, I'm craving something spicy today. How about tacos?
You ate that whole bag of chips.
I couldn't help it. I was craving something salty.
Next up, we have headed to. This is a simple but very common one.
It is. It's a casual way to say you are going to a place. If you say, I'm headed to the store, it just means you're on your way there.
Right. You can use it for any destination. For example, this morning I was headed to the bus stop when I realized I forgot my wallet. It's a little more relaxed than saying I am going to.
Exactly. It has a sense of movement and direction. The man in our story felt like a hero as he headed to the fridge. He was moving toward it with a purpose.
Well, a purpose he quickly forgot.
Right.
So, if your friend asks where you are, you can say, I'm headed to your house now.
Perfect. It makes your English sound very natural. Okay, let's practice.
Where are you going?
I'm headed to the library to return some books.
Let's meet at the coffee shop at 3 p.m.
Sounds good. I'm headed to that area anyway.
The third expression is one I use all the time. Drew a blank.
This one happens when you're trying to remember something, but your mind is just empty. Nothing comes out.
Exactly. Like when someone asks for your favorite movie and you suddenly can't remember any movies you've ever seen. You drew a blank. It's so frustrating.
It really is. In the story, the man opened the fridge and drew a blank. He completely forgot why he was there. His mind went empty.
It's a perfect phrase for that situation. You can also use it during a test. If you can't remember the answer to a question, you can say, I studied for hours, but I just drew a blank on question 5.
A terrible feeling. Let's practice this useful expression.
What's our new manager's name again?
Oh, I can't believe it. I just drew a blank.
Did you have any ideas for the project?
I tried brainstorming, but I drew a blank.
Okay, our next phrase adds a lot of emotion. It's what on earth?
This is a great one for expressing surprise, confusion, or even frustration. The words on earth are used to make the what much stronger.
Yes, it's like saying, what in the world? Or what is happening? In the story, the character asks, what on earth was I looking for? He's really confused about why he's standing in front of the fridge.
You can use it in many situations. If you see something very strange, you might say, what on earth is that noise? It shows you are very surprised.
Or if your friend tells you some crazy news, you could respond with, what on earth are you talking about? It's an informal and very common way to show strong feelings.
It definitely adds emphasis. Now, let's try it out.
I just saw a cat riding on a skateboard.
What on earth? You must be joking.
I can't find my car keys anywhere.
What on earth did you do with them?
Let's move on to the next one. Staring blankly at.
This phrase paints a really clear picture. To stare means to look at something for a long time. And blankly means without any thought or emotion in your eyes.
Right. So if you're staring blankly at something, you're looking at it, but your mind is somewhere else. You're not really seeing it. You have an empty expression on your face.
In our story, he was staring blankly at the food in the fridge. His eyes were open, but his brain wasn't processing anything. He was just zoned out.
Exactly. You might be staring blankly at your computer screen when you're really tired or bored. You're not reading or working, you're just looking.
It's the perfect description for that fridge meditation moment. Let's practice with some dialogues.
Are you okay? You've been quiet for a while.
Oh, sorry. I was just staring blankly at the wall, thinking. Did you understand the teacher's explanation?
Not at all. I was just staring blankly at the board.
And our final expression for today is the moment I.
This is a really useful phrase for talking about time. It means as soon as, or at the exact same time that. It connects two actions that happen one right after the other.
That's a great way to put it. It shows an immediate connection. In the story, he remembers the sparkling water right after he closes the door. The moment I took one step away, my brain shouted. The two things happened at the instant same time.
You could also say something like, the moment I got home, the phone started ringing. It means the phone rang as soon as you walked through the door.
It's a bit more dramatic than just saying when. It emphasizes how quickly the second action happened. The moment I saw the cake, I knew I had to eat it.
The craving started instantly. Okay, let's do our final practice.
Do you like the new song?
Yes, I loved it the moment I heard it.
Was the movie scary?
Yes, I screamed the moment I saw the monster.
Wow, those were some great expressions. Now it's time to practice your speaking and pronunciation with shadowing. You're going to hear the story again, and your job is to speak along with the narrator.
That's right. Try to copy the narrator's speed, rhythm, and intonation. The first time, you'll see the text on the screen to help you. The second time, there will be no text. Challenge yourself to say it out loud. Are you ready? Let's begin.
It was a hot, late summer afternoon, and I was craving something cool and fizzy. Aha! Sparkling water, I thought. I felt like a hero on a mission as I headed to the fridge. I opened the door with great purpose, like an explorer finding a hidden treasure. But then, nothing. The bright light from the fridge seemed to turn my brain off. I completely drew a blank. What on earth was I looking for? I just stood there, staring blankly at the eggs, cheese, and last night's leftover chicken. After about 10 seconds of this strange meditation, I gave up and closed the door. But the moment I took one step away, my brain shouted, "Hey, the sparkling water!" Ugh, I get so disappointed in myself sometimes. It was a hot, late summer afternoon, and I was craving something cool and fizzy. Aha! Sparkling water, I thought. I felt like a hero on a mission as I headed to the fridge. I opened the door with great purpose, like an explorer finding a hidden treasure. But then, nothing. The bright light from the fridge seemed to turn my brain off. I completely drew a blank. What on earth was I looking for? I just stood there, staring blankly at the eggs, cheese, and last night's leftover chicken. After about 10 seconds of this strange meditation, I gave up and closed the door. But the moment I took one step away, my brain shouted, "Hey, the sparkling water!" Ugh, I get so disappointed in myself sometimes.
Great job, everyone. Practice is so important, and you did wonderfully today.
You really did. Remember those fun phrases like drew a blank for when you forget something and craving something for when you really, really want that piece of cake.
And don't forget, what on earth for those moments of total surprise. Trying to use one of these in your daily conversation is the best way to remember them.
Absolutely. Keep up the amazing work. Consistency is the key to fluency, even if it's just a few minutes each day with us.
We love hearing from you, so if you have a topic you'd like us to cover, please leave a comment below. It doesn't have to be in English. We welcome comments in your native language too.
Thanks for tuning in to the 1 Minute Fluent English podcast. We'll see you next time.
Bye for now.